true? I'll get more volume on the...
Do it again. I do it again. Do it again. I do it again. Fucking a bitch and fucking again. Do it again. I do it again. Pull up in a Benz or Maybach Benz. I'm going up. Now call me twin. Got me stuck like a mannequin. They panicking. All these racks that I'm racking in. Got them throwing tantrums. Oh man, goddamn. Oh man, goddamn. Chill.
Real on the track.
Who produced it?
Some guys overseas.
Okay.
Do it again. I do it again. Do it again. I do it again. Fucking a bitch and fucking again. Do it again. I do it again. Pull up in a Benz or Maybach Benz. I'm going up now, they call me twin. Got me stuck like a mannequin, they panicking. All these racks that I'm racking in. Got them throwing tantrums. Oh man, goddamn. Oh man, goddamn. Cho. 3589 shit. Shout out to my block. 3589 Cho. I'm really exclusive. And in the dot, I know the shooters. You really behind computers, I'm really cool with the jewelers. Have my shorty, ride by to you, pull up to you, M.A. Medulla, beat that Ruger, beat that heat, that skate. Wanna try, that's a cold case, nigga, you can hold 8. I don't care about no fucking pace, house hot but don't leave no trace. Yeah, I'm hot, up in your block, beat the Glock, now he's in chalk. I'm always grinding like I'm Tony Hawk, the ground never stop. I do it again, do it again, I do it again. Fucking a bitch and fucking again, do it again. I do it again, pull up in a Benz or Maybach Benz. I'm going up now, they call me twin. Got them stuck like a mannequin, they panicking. All these racks that I'm racking in, got them throwing tan.
It just doesn't die out on me. Yes, sir, I'm good?
Yep, you're good.
Alrighty. Visuals are good?
Yep.
Alright, just making sure. It's the Man Them Show. It's your boy Gutsy here with another interview. Sorry, Vegas is not here today. He was here earlier, but he's not here no more. We got a special guest here dropping some music. I've been seeing very consistent. I thank you for that, because a lot of these artists are not consistent, especially the new ones. They come, drop a 1, 2, and just go away. Mr. True Drew 35 in the cut with the Man Them. Thank you for coming through. How are you, sir?
I'm good, I'm blessed.
All right. You're much more humble than you look on freaking Instagram. I thought you were going to come here and be greased.
I'm pretty laid back.
Okay.
Guy,
you have any shout-outs?
Yeah, shout out to 3589 block, Shout out to my guys and, my people supporting me.
Where's 3589?
Jane and Weston.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what that means.
How important is Jane and Weston? Like, who are some of the artists that have come out of there that have they inspired you or?
Definitely, most definitely. Some artists I would name right off the bat. Swagger, right? The Crook. Those guys definitely did it big for us.
The Crook is originally from Jane and Weston. I know Crook is from everywhere. I'm sorry, Crook, but
I'm sorry.
Yeah. I'm sorry for putting it out there. But is he's from? Yeah, he's originally from Jane and Weston.
He's originally from there, yeah.
Do those guys come back and call out some of the younger guys or give you guys advice or hop on a track or?
Definitely chop it up on Instagram. Snapchat, whatnot. But yeah, it's best to stay out the way and type shit.
Okay. So how did you get your start with this music shit? When did you decide I'm gonna start rapping?
3 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah, I did some jail time. I got sentenced to 18 months.
Okay, that's not too bad.
It's not too bad. And I had some time on my hands, so I'm writing raps, whatnot, rapping in the showers and shit. And I'm like, yo, this is sounding kind of good. I'm like, I want the world to hear this. I'm hearing the baby on the radio every day. I'm hearing new artists pop. So I'm like, why not get into the music? Niggas are getting paid from this shit. It's business.
Okay. Really quick, what did you go to jail for? If you can talk about it.
A weapon charge.
Okay.
Firearms.
And you said you did 18 months.
I did 18 months, but I was on house arrest for 4 years prior to that, and I did like 4.5 months.
So then they kind of cut down your time.
Yeah, they cut it. Yeah.
How was that experience? Was that your first time going to jail ever?
Pretty much, yeah. Like doing real time.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how was that experience? Like the first time going to jail? Did you catch other artists in there, other rappers in there?
I went to the East Detention Center, so like pretty much those guys, they're always rapping like Sam G shit, whatnot, East End guy shit. And I was from Jane too, like they don't really like J-Mans, but you know, I didn't really care. I was like, yo, I'm here, you know, I had to do my time too. So I was there for a bit, you know, got along with the guys, but then I got shipped to like Ottawa, and then I got into like, it was a different environment, cause like the East, there's like mandem there, and then Ottawa is bare
randoms and
bare sticks people type shit up there, you know? So like, I got into like scraps there. I wasn't getting along there, but when I freed up, I'm just like, yo, I gotta hit the studio, like, you know, like I wanted to make a track the first day I got out of the jail. Actually, I wanted to do like, you know how Gucci does the first day out. You know, I wanted to do that type shit.
So you didn't drop like a first day out freestyle?
I was
first
trying
couple of weeks out?
I was trying to find a studio the whole time. I was like, holy shit, why is this shit so hard to find a studio? But one of my homies, he had set me up with a studio in Vaughan.
Okay.
Major Music. Shout out to Major Music Studio.
Vegas, some way, somehow you're still involved in this fucking interview, fam. Even when you're not here, bro. That's crazy. Shout out Major Music, friends to the show. Yeah, man. So what was the first song you did when you got out?
The first song I did was a song called Individual Accolades, and I posted it to Spotify because I made a DistroKid after, because I put it on SoundCloud, right? But one of my homies is like, you're not trying to get paid from this shit? And I'm like, paid? I'm doing this shit for fun. Like, you know, what do you mean paid? It's like, you make a DistroKid, set up an account, and then you get paid off of streams and all the revenue off of that, like iTunes, you know, Spotify.
When he showed you that, did you start doing more research? Because I feel like that's something like artists really don't do. Because like they don't research and find out like about the TuneCores, the DistroKids, like different ways of promo and marketing.
I did. I learned how to like get my streams up. And I asked people. I picked people's brain. Like I asked them how did they get their streams high, and you know how did you be successful.
What about paying? Like a lot of artists, you know, they pay the blogs and shit like that. How do you feel about that? Do you feel like, yo, that's something like, fuck, like if I gotta pay a blog, I'm gonna pay a blog to get my shit bubbling?
I actually, now, that's funny. Like I actually pay bloggers too, like to promo my music on their page too and not.
Fucking smart, why not?
Yeah, just, you know, to get my name out there more. But honestly, like when I dropped my first track, my first video was Nightmare on Jane Street. And that video did well, like, cause Six Buzz, they contacted one of my homies and they're like, who's this guy, you know? And they're like, if he wants to get his video featured on their channel, like, let him know. And then they got back to me. I'm like, oh, that's cool, like, you know, I'll think about it.
That's it? Six Buzz hits one of your bedrooms, you're like, oh, that's cool, I think about it? Like, you were spiced? You were like, holy shit, Six Buzz wants to fucking...
You know, there's two sides of it, like... They
want a bag, probably.
Not really they want a bag, because they did it for free. They featured me on Six Buzz...
For free and you're not spiced,
three times I was on their page featured, and they did it for free. I paid one time, my fourth time. But... I was thinking about, because I'm like, do I want this clout? Like, I'm still living my regular life. I just came out of jail, like, you know, I got my fam too with me, so I don't know, like, I was thinking about it, but my fam's they're good, they're out of harm's way, so I'm cool with it, you know.
So if you can, take me back like a little bit before we get more into this music shit. Who is like True Drew? Like, you have siblings and shit like that. Like you seem like you're a very family oriented guy. You have kids and stuff too.
I don't got kids.
Not yet?
Not yet.
Why not? I'm not trying to.
I'm still.
Sow your seeds, man.
I'm definitely trying to start an empire, but it got to be with the right lady. You know, I ain't just jumping on all these girls like that.
Are Toronto girls lacking for you?
I think so. I think so because I don't got a Toronto shorty right now, right? So definitely, I would say it's like they're, you know.
So growing up, what kind of kid were you? Because you seem like so, like compared to the music that I hear, you seem just so different in person, right? What kind of kid were you growing up? Like, were you still this laid back guy, like anti-social? Are you anti-social, like a little bit? You don't really fuck with people?
I don't really fuck with people like that. Still, I fuck with my homie right here. You know, but like I got a couple mandem you see in my videos and shit whatnot. But I really like to keep to myself. And I grew up playing basketball.
Okay.
And I grew up playing chess, so I think hard. You know, I was taught to think before I speak type shit. You know, I don't just be like running my mouth.
Which one were you better at?
And I started playing soccer before I played basketball.
Okay.
So
what? Soccer, basketball, chess. Which one? What's the number one? Basketball?
I got that 3-pointer.
Yeah. So you could fool the man right now. Like you, any rappers out here you would challenge?
I'm kind of out of shape, so I ain't gonna cap. I gotta get some practice in me. But once I'm in full shape, niggas gotta watch out for me because I ain't a joke on the course.
All right, so say this: when we put together the man in basketball tournaments, I'm gonna holler at you. You know, see what you can do in the court. You know what I'm saying?
And I got a broski that's like 6'5" in the cut too. So.
Oh, so that's teeth. So you know, I'll get both of you guys. I'll get him on my team and I'll see how you work. You know what I'm saying?
Get my broski got problems still.
All right, say less. So. Do you feel like the antisocial, like you being antisocial, might have been like a problem with you making music? Because, you know, as an artist, you got to be out there, you got to show face, put yourself, you know, out there when you might not want to. Was that a problem for you?
Not really still, because, like, growing up, I was around people, like that like to be in the mix, you know? They're just out there. Like, I grew up with people that are already rappers. I don't want to put no names out there, you know?
Okay.
But I grew up with people that are already bigger than me, so I know what it's like to be in the light.
Okay.
You know?
What would you say your music style is?
I would say it's aggressive. I was, you know, my style is really like aggressive, really. Like it's the opposite of my personality character right now, you know. But you hear it, and if you were to see me watch the interview, you'd be like, "Is this the same nigga?" Like,
right? You know, that's exactly what I'm going through right now.
But yeah, man, I would say it's aggressive. It's very real. And it speaks to the people, you know. Like I feel like I do a good job of getting the people going.
Do you think it's more like therapeutic? Like because of like a lot of the guys, I'm not saying you're a street guy, but a lot of guys that make music, you know, they're from the street and whatnot, and they don't talk to people a lot. So it's like this is maybe your way of like getting out your feelings and like this is your therapy.
I do feel like it's like therapeutic to like rap and shit because I get out how I feel. Like I ain't just bottling up everything that I go through. I'm rapping what I go through, you know.
Okay. You just put out the project Southside Chronicles, right?
Yeah.
Why a project? Because a lot of again young artists, they don't put out like full bodies of work. And why like 23 songs?
23 songs. Yeah.
Why so many songs and why a project? I guess.
Because I come from the mixtape era, right? Like my dad grew up like bumping like Bare 50 Cent and like G Unit. I had all the tapes too, like the DJ Green Lantern, Eminem. You know, those shits are hard. So I was like, why not keep pushing that? Because that shit's kind of fading away right now, you know? So it's like, why not keep pushing it and show like people like that are trying to up and come to like do that shit too. Like drop 20-some songs on one tape, drop 12 songs on the tape, and give people like the real you know?
Not a lot of features either. Like, where is this like whole energy coming? Like, like are the man them giving you these ideas? Is just you? Like, yo, I'm gonna give people they're just gonna get me. They're gonna get my music.
I would say it's mostly
sorry to cut you really quick too. Are you willing to work with other artists too? I'm
definitely willing to work with other artists. You know.
Okay.
It's just that there's a lot of poly with a lot of niggas, and I ain't with that shit. I ain't just like put my neck out there for niggas.
Mm-hmm.
So like, I would say, but like if it's all good and we can meet on mutual grounds, I'm all with it, you know.
Would you do a song with an op?
That's a questionable.
The bag is there. If you guys have a bag, there's a bag in front of you. A producer comes and says, yo, I have this beat right now, but I need you and a nigga that you don't like or the nigga that don't like you. We need you on a song together. And I got a bag. You guys could probably up front in the next month, $5,000 each. That and
Does that have to
more
be a
money
video
coming.
too?
And there's got to be a video. But don't you think that's what's holding the city back, though? Like, an opportunity like that, the niggas wouldn't want to take it? They would question it. They would question it.
I'm going to say this personally as a nigga that bumps like Doovie and YG.
Mm-hmm.
I don't, like, polys are crazy. Like, you know, like, I don't know. So going back to that question, if the money's there, it has to be a bag still. Like I would do it to provide for my family, you know, to take care of my family. I would do it.
That's fair enough. That's fair enough. I'm gonna put something together. Hopefully I can get like all the people that don't have problems. I don't know if they're ops or if they have beef, but you know, put that together.
It's good to definitely ask though.
So promoting your mixtape now. How many music videos have you dropped for it?
So far I think like one.
You gonna drop more? Or?
Yeah, I just shot one like 2 days ago.
Okay. Do you have like a plan? Like when you're dropping these projects, okay, I'm gonna put out this amount of music videos. I'm gonna promote it at this and that place. Yeah. What about promo wise? Do you stick to just Canada, or are you trying to reach out to other places?
I'm definitely trying to reach out to other places. You know.
Like where?
Like Italy, the UK. Cause I have a bro in Italy, and he's like really connected to the music scene and the fashion scene.
Okay.
So yeah, he actually like is a manager at a fashion show.
You can travel?
In a fashion store. Okay. Can I travel? Not to America, no. Not with this church.
Okay. We'll still get the hell out of here. Even if it's not America, find somewhere that you can go, cut, put out your music there, work with a bunch of artists out there, DJs out there. That makes sense for you.
Yeah. I'm trying to go to like the UK, like places I could actually travel. Like I can't travel to America right now. I need like to get a pardon, right? Mm-hmm. But the places I can go is like the UK and like Europe, pretty much.
Have any other artists, I guess you said like Swagger, right, and those guys, have any other artists reached out to you and just give you any advice, working on your craft, stuff to do music-wise?
Yeah, other artists reached out to me, like this guy named Damian Cruz.
Okay, I think I've been hearing about Damian Cruz.
Yeah, he's been making some noise. So, I think he just made a track with like Doovie's in the video. He's not rapping in it, but he's like a special guest.
Oh yes, he has like Doovie and a whole like Bushman, a whole bunch of people on that one record. Yes.
He reached out to me, so.
You guys gonna do something together? Like put together a track?
We got some in the works. Like we gotta like link up and hit the studio and shit. But we got something like coming still. Most stuff. And other artists, you know, can't really think right now, but fuck. Artists reach out to me and they definitely like give me advice and shit.
Okay, that's dope. You're also Muslim?
Nah.
No, you're not Muslim?
Nah.
I could have sworn that you were celebrating Ramadan? Or was that, I guess my boy was celebrating in
Who?
Ahmed.
Yeah, maybe Ahmed still.
Oh, so I don't know why this guy's telling me that you were celebrating it too. I had a whole bunch of fucking Muslim questions set up in.
I'm like half Jamaican and fucking Trini.
Oh yeah? Because I'm like, this guy told me while we were trying to set up the interview a couple of weeks ago, it's just like, yo, it was Ramadan. Maybe because he was trying to come.
Maybe, yeah, I think he was trying to come too.
So do you have like a lot of Muslim friends, I guess?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah? How is their influence in your life?
They're really helpful, you know, like, he helped me get up with you and that. But
Facts.
But, yeah, shout out to Ahmed, yo.
Shout out Ahmed.
You watch this, you know, you're not left out, broski.
Facts, big up T.
Big update.
Alive, that's big update right there. So what's your take on the music scene, Toronto's music scene in 2023?
My opinion, this is my opinion. I think Toronto got a lot of talent.
Mm-hmm.
But like, there's a lot of polys and everyone's isolated, you know. No one wants to really work with each other. So it's like, if we could put the polys, like, you know, to the side or whatnot, like, Toronto could actually be more jumping than it is. Like, Toronto's where it's at, but it could be like better.
How does one put the polys to the side though? Is there even a way to put the polys? I think there is.
It depends if it's like, I don't know how serious things are, you know, cause I can't talk on things that I don't know about. But if it's not that serious, like, I mean, but it is that serious though. At the same time, I can't say.
I think some of them are serious. Yes, obviously the ones that have spilled like bloodshed and shit like that. Like,
when blood gets spilled, like I can't really.
But I still feel like if there was a certain amount of money that was being involved, that I think certain men could look past that.
You know how niggas think, like, yo, fuck that shit. Like, I'm not doing it.
But do you think niggas think like that because they have the wrong people around them? Like, if you have a bunch of niggas that have the same mentality around you, you're gonna think like that. But if you start having like businessmen around you, people that are like, you know what, shit happened in the past, it is what it is. But now it's just like, how do we move forward? Because what are you guys gonna do? War forever? You can't war broke either. So it's just like, how much money are you really making in the city like that to go to war? So I think if niggas, like, well, not niggas, but if like businesses and the infrastructure, like I always complain about every fucking episode, if the infrastructure was a little bit better and there was a way to actually put money in these artists, why are you beefing for? Mm-hmm. Yeah. At least that's what I think. I think there's no money, that's why these niggas beef, because fuck, there's probably more money in beefing at this moment. Mm-hmm. But if you put money into making a girl track or just making good music, then shit, you don't have no reason to beef.
But you can make money making the music I make, because like, off DistroKid, I already made over 2 bands. USD.
Cool enough.
Off Spotify, so.
And that's just DistroKid alone?
I just started, yeah, it's just DistroKid. Like, I just started, and I did everything by myself. So if I could do that, anyone else could do it.
In fact, I don't even make music and I have like 2 bills on my TuneCore.
Run that up.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's a business, but yeah, I mean, shit. So do you like the way Toronto is, like the way it's heading? You think it's heading in the right direction, or do you think it's heading in the wrong direction?
I definitely think it's in the right direction because there's a lot of male and female talent. You know, it's not just the guys putting it on; it's the ladies too. The ladies got a lot of talent. I personally know a couple of female artists that are actually doing really well.
Like who? Name some.
Alana, shout out to Alana when you see this.
Okay.
You know, she's a really good singer. Like, I'm trying to put her on one of my tracks and shock everybody because she has a beautiful voice. And I actually do this rapping shit, and she's just like, you think it'd actually mesh well? And I'm like, I know it's going to mesh well, like, you know? So, shout out to her. Other lady artists, Killa T.
Shout out Big Killa.
Yeah, I fuck with her music. I fuck with Chromaz's movement.
I like how you said movement, not music.
Yeah. I fuck with her movement. I see what she's doing. She's about her business, you know? So, like,
Fact.
I fuck with that shit. Like, you know, like, everyone has their eyes on her. Take advantage of it. Like, why not? You know, you look good. Show it. Like, don't be scared. So.
Shout out to Foot Queen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Chromas. You were saying something earlier. How do you feel about like street guys saying shit on like on social media? You think
That's
they need to be less about that?
I don't do that shit. Like, I think that shit's whack. Like, why you letting people know that don't need to know your personal business? Like, you know, you don't like it. I was raised not to like do that shit. Like, personally, and I know better not to do that shit. Like,
What about the blogs doing it? Like you see, like Trappler Watch, the documentary on King Von and shit like that.
Well,
like,
that's mash up. I think that's just like, yeah, he passed away, but that's like incriminating shit. Like, why would you want?
He's already dead. Like,
he's dead. Like,
but he's a serial killer,
yeah,
allegedly.
Allegedly, like, why would you want to do that to the man's name? And he has a family too, right?
But so do the white ones that kill off a whole bunch of people and eat their bodies and Jeffrey Dahmer and shit. But they still do documentaries on them. I mean, if it's a nigga and he's shooting a bunch of guys, I mean, fuck, bro. You don't think like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
but is he finding facts in that? Like, but I don't know
Yeah.
why is he even doing that? Why is his prerogative to dig up a dead nigga shit and find dirt on his name? Like, let the nigga rest in peace. Like, huh?
I think it's the story behind it because he was such a influential artist that, you know, you would want to know why somebody would do something like this. You know, like his music was so impactful, it was powerful that this nigga really killed like almost allegedly over 10 people. Like, that's crazy. Like, fuck, I would want to, like, if they made a movie about it, you're going to probably watch, right?
I personally didn't watch it because I thought that was some snitch shit. So I don't fucking no snitch. Personally, so I can't watch that shit.
Speaking about snitch shit, have you seen what's going on with Troy Ave?
Not really.
Okay, so you know who Troy Ave is, right? The rapper from New York?
Taxstone shit?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm a little familiar with that.
So, do you consider what he's doing snitching? Keep in mind, they were trying to put his best friend's body on him. If you go to court right now and you already were in jail for a couple of months, you got shot, now they're trying to put your best friend's body that you know you didn't do, they're trying to put that on you. What do? You take the body? Do you like, okay, well, you know what? Since I'm not gonna ride, I'm not gonna talk, so I just have to take the body and call it a day?
I don't know what I would do. So I'm giving you the honest answer. So
Yo,
I don't know.
Broski, the Troy Ave situation is so sticky when you really think about it. It's like, fam, I'm not taking my brethren's body. There's no way in hell you're gonna put my brethren's body. I'm not going to jail for that. You're fucking mad.
What do you think?
The thing is, right? If that's my homeboy, and he knows that like they trying to put me in for his body, I'd expect him to like admit to it, you know? You know what I'm saying? Like to take the charge for me. Like if he knows it's his. That's just how I feel. That's respect. And like.
But that has nothing even to do with that. Your op is the reason why. Your op killed your homie. Then he shot you. Now the courts are trying to plant your op's body on you. So you're gonna take that. So if you don't say anything, you're pretty much going to jail for killing your friend. You're gonna take that, knowing that your op did it too?
I feel like if it never happened, like if I know I didn't do it, if I go to jail, eventually the truth's gonna come out. That's how I feel. So I feel like I would take the charge, but I feel like eventually the truth's gonna come out and you know, whatever happens from there. Yeah. That's just how I feel.
Y'all niggas is way too street for me, fam. I don't know, man. I don't know if I would actually testify, but I'd definitely be telling my lawyer every fucking way to a T. I'd be telling my lawyer, listen, motherfucker, this is exactly what happened. Like, fucking step for step. This is, I stepped in, I seen this. I stepped in, I seen that. I don't know. This is why the street shit, a little bit too sneaky for me, fam. But yeah.
No, that's why I try to leave this shit. You know, I'm trying to do music. You know, trying to like live a little better life. You know, I ain't really trying to get caught up in that shit.
Nah, I hope nobody gets caught up in that shit, man. But other than that, what do you got going on for 2023? Do you got more music videos and you're putting yourself out there? You know, we had a gentleman over here, maybe, you know, put yourself into some YouTube video, do some smasher passes and shit like that. Are you down for all that?
I was in one of the smasher passes. I was in Snoopy's smasher pass.
Were you?
Yeah.
Which one?
The first one.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Say word.
If you watch the first one, you'll see me in it still.
Okay, so how was that?
It was lit still.
Do you do more of them? You're down to do the YouTube thing too?
I'm about it still.
Okay, so we're gonna holler at Young Mike, 1, 2 people, and get you on those.
He's blessed.
But yeah, what else you got planned for 2023?
I got a track coming out called Do It Again.
That's the one that you played in the intro?
Yeah.
That's the video that you did?
Yeah, New Wave Visuals Toronto shot that.
Okay.
It should be lit. Got the guys in there. We're going crazy, you know?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What
we
else?
need some baddies, though.
Yeah?
Yeah, we need some baddies on the video, the vids, so they, you know?
I got you, but you know how these girls are gonna ask for dollars. So if the man are willing to pay, we got you guys. You know what I'm saying? Definitely got you. Wait, I look for the free us. They're gonna be like bad.
Yeah.
not baddies. It'll just be bad. If it's free. But if you pay him, I can get you the baddies. But you know, we'll see.
We'll talk.
Yeah, definitely we'll talk. Really quick, do you think it's expensive being a rapper?
Definitely, because I personally will speak on like studio time, cover arts, like, you know, videos, promotions. There's like a whole, like, etc. Like the list goes on.
How much would you say you spend, like,
The
just
drip.
for one single? How much do you think you spend?
Like when I go to the studio, like I would say like $1.20, because like $60 for the studio time, and then I gotta get the cover art, maybe next $50.
And a music video?
Yeah, then the video probably next, you know, some
Whatever.
change. Yeah.
But so being a rapper is very expensive, you're saying?
Yeah.
So for the kids that are out there that want to be a rapper, you're telling them make sure they have their dollars right.
Yeah, you gotta get your.
Don't do anything crazy,
Yeah, stay free.
but make sure you have money if you want to be a rapper.
Please stay free.
Yeah, stay free. Don't do the jail thing.
You go to jail.
Mash up.
Marshall. Totally.
Let the people know how to get a hold of you, man. Your YouTubes, Instagrams, all that good stuff.
IG is TrueDrew_35. That's you know, that's the best way to get a hold of me.
Even on YouTube too?
YouTube's True Drew.
Spotify.
Spotify True Drew.
Everything else is True Drew.
Everything's True Drew.
So just on Instagram, the 35 you got in there.
35.
I know, you had me thinking that you're a Wassa at some point because I'm
Nah,
like, hold on, this guy's just 35 with YG, man.
35 stands for Jane.
Okay. Oh, so Jane is just,
Jane,
because the
Jane
35
myself.
bus.
Yeah, 35 bus.
Makes sense. Is it really because of the 35 bus or is it something else that's just 35?
That's what I represent. 35. So I don't know what other niggas. You got, you know.
I asked the other niggas, so, you know, I see what everybody, but you already know. It's your boy. Any other shout outs? Anybody else you want to big up, man? Super Upti, Ahmed, we love you.
Yeah. Just shout out to my block. Shout out to the supporters, you know, the fans. You know, keep the love coming.
Don't know. Make sure you guys go tap into this guy, man. This young gentleman when he blows up. This is your first interview?
My second one.
Second one? Fuck, I thought it would have been the first. Oh well. You know what I'm saying? Just know that Gutsy supporting all the young and talented artists in the city. It's been your boy Gutsy. Hold on. The Gutsy Show on Instagram, Mr. Gutsy Guts on Twitch, The Real Gutsy Guts on TikTok, The Mandem Show official, Fleetwood DJs for Vegas. That's not Vegas' thing. Whatever Vegas' shit is.
Official VF.
Official, yeah, I don't know what his duet is. Oh well. Make sure you guys go tap into the nightlife with Ritz and Ghosts. Shout out the Unknown Studios for giving us an amazing spot to make this amazing content. Shout out to Fly Tie behind the scenes. It's been your boy Gutsy, and I'm off of this.